And a 1. And there is a Bing, but apparently only I hear, and we're live, and it's the AtlanticScrum. We've got Joao and Justin and myself in the house. I guess maybe we'll start with me, and I will just give a quick update of what's going on for me in regards to AgileVentures. I am busy getting people for the next charity jamboree, which is September the 16th, in a couple of weeks here at Makers Academy, and getting people who are going to pitch their charity projects to the students here. Often, many of those projects go on to become AgileVentures projects. I just held the Autograders meeting and got everybody up to speed with the new developments in the Berkeley X169 MOOC and our different instructors around the world who are running their own private versions of that class. And what else is happening? LocalSupport client meeting on Thursday, and I'm working through a bunch of pull requests for that. That's about the set of things from me. Joao, how are things with you?
Good, thanks. I thought you were talking to me.
Oh, sorry, Justin. We'll do. I'm leaving you the best saving the best till last, if that's all right. Just because I thought I'd show us doing the stand-up, and then you can tell us about your stuff. Yes, Joao, how are things with you?
So they are well. Basically, yesterday I've been developing for the MedPost project. Today I'm going to try to reset up Jira and everything because the licenses from Atlassian came back. So I'll have some work today. And I'm still waiting on Thomas to tell me when it will be a good time for him to have the dev meeting scheduled. So this is basically what I am.
Are you using Jira out of preference? That's your preferred tool?
Basically, we started using Jira, and because everything you've got things in Bitbucket and to do all the tools, so we decided to go for it.
Cool. All right. Nice one. Good show. Yes, and Thomas has just started Makers Sweden. I checked in with him and his Makers Sweden cohort this morning. Seems like it's going well, but yes, that might be a reason why he is not so quick off the mark responding to emails and things at the moment. Cool. All right. So let's go to Justin. Hey, Justin, how are things with you? Great to see you.
Hey, I'm good, thanks. Just moved into this new apartment in New Jersey, getting set up and everything. But I'm really happy for this opportunity to come to AgileVentures and participate and introduce our project, SoRide.org. It's a hopefully global help network, open network for anyone to connect with others, offer, request free help for any purpose that's beneficial, and see who's interested in co-creating with us. And so far, has been Julian getting some things started, Julian Velling. And one guy just joined the SoRide channel a few minutes ago. What is his name? It's like Interferer, Nadir Palaf.
Yeah, somebody here. Yes. This looks like. View the profile. Yeah. Luve Kirap or something. Yes. Well, it's a big, big open happy family here. Yes. And so so you've got the Sarai channel. You've got the GitHub.org. We can easily create you a project space here on AgileVentures. So that Met Plus one there was one that Joao is using for his projects, but I can just create you sort of a placeholder there. I guess I'll slap in the GitHub link there, like so, and this is a place where you can add all sorts of information and stuff and things. Oh, I need a description. Yes, so I mean the Sarai, which I think you've been telling me about, is an open, uncentralized network where people can connect to offer and request free help for any beneficial purpose. Awesome. Uncentralized. Let's put that in the system. And there you go. You've got a little point there in the system. I assume you're signed up for AgileVentures. You can join the project here, and then you'll have control and be able to update and edit it all, and so on and so forth. And other people will see, oh yes, there's that awesome Sarai project that I've heard so much about. There we go. So
awesome.
You're most welcome. So do you want to tell us just a little bit more about the Sarai project in terms of, I guess when you say here about, offer, request, free help, is that, I guess, like help for putting up shelves or, help for distributing leaflets?
Yeah, it really could be anything that's like a genuinely good purpose, although we'd have to see how to judge that, but You
Sure.
know, it could be anything like that. It could be like, you know, I have extra cans of soup I want to give away, or can someone help me with my homework, or just anything really. That's the whole idea. It could be anything good.
Cool. Wonderful. Wonderful. Well, and so at the moment you don't have so many programmers involved in the project, is that right?
What are you referring to by programs?
Oh, I know, programmers, as in developers. Like, I mean, you know, obviously Julian is a coder. Are you a coder by trade?
No, no,
No,
I'm not.
you're a visionary. You're an idea man, which is awesome. We need more of those. Right. But so at the moment, you're kind of looking for people to get involved and help develop this idea.
Yes, we just applied for the pro bono legal assistance today, which thankfully there's a nice group that offers support to nonprofits, and they'll hopefully help us register for nonprofit status.
Excellent.
So just asking for their help now.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Well, my friend Chris is also strongly involved in the project. He's a friend of mine from the college we went to, and he's currently living in Dubai, United Arab Emirates.
Cool.
He's going to be one of the board members with me.
Okay, excellent. Well, and I guess what you're probably looking for in the first instance is maybe some people to work with to develop a prototype. Is that the kind of thing?
Yeah, exactly. Just anyone who feels like inspired by this, who wants to get involved and, you know, use some computer skills to develop this and stick with it.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's what AgileVentures is all about. With a couple of avenues that, well, one is, as I mentioned earlier, we've got this charity jamboree coming up at Makers Academy, and we have, so if you know, Makers Academy is a coding bootcamp in London. It's the premier coding bootcamp really in Europe, and every 6 weeks we have 30 or so students who are going to getting set up for their 2-week final projects. And so if you're interested in pitching at the charity jamboree, I could arrange for you to have like a 5-minute slot where you just, you know, you describe Sarai. You could do it online. To stream it to us via Hangouts. We've had other people pitch online to our students and get accepted before. So we had it as a group in Barcelona doing a thing for I think apprenticeship schemes and so on, and they had a prototype built by a group of our final project students.
That's a wonderful opportunity, my friend, and I would love to hear more, get more information about that, you know, what they would want to hear. And what time, like everything.
Sure. Yeah, no, I'll get you the full details. I can get in the channel. It's September the 16th. I'll work out, you know, obviously there's a time difference and so on, but we'll work that out, and I'll give you, I can give you more information on that in general form. But knowing that you're interested, I can make sure that we've got a slot reserved for you, and I think that will be great. The other thing is that we do have, you know, AgileVentures just having you on the project listing here means that people can potentially see you. This is what Joao, who's also here, he's just set up the Met Plus one that he was talking about earlier, and you can see he's, you know, logged into this, and he's starting to put, you know, more detailed information about what's going on there, and other members are starting to join, and so, you know, probably for yourself, you know, you want to kind of get in here. Sorry, I'm not sharing my screen now, so you can't see what I'm pointing at. Let me go back on the screen share there. Yeah, what I was trying to. That's silly. You need automatic. When I say over here, it should just, there we go, let's do it here. So yeah, so I was just, the Met Plus one here is Joao's project there. So you can see here, he's, you know, been putting in like a high level goal, you know, what they're trying to do. They're working with job seekers and so on. And probably what you want to do next is go into your Sarai setting here and kind of get the project pitch set in there, and you can use it as a place to store documents. And you know, if we run, I mean, there are, for all the projects, you know, people start pair programming online through AgileVentures. The videos of their sessions will appear here, and if you do client meetings and so on. So yeah. So for example, like local
made
support.
the pitbull tracker. I made that, so I'll try to put that link on
so you
there.
can put those in there. But so you can see, for example, here, this is like local support. This is the project that I run, and you know, we have a project pitch there, and then we've got all of these are the different videos of people pair programming on the local support. And we have our client meetings and so on. And basically what we try and do through AgileVentures, as you probably know, is open development. So basically we try and video everything, we do everything on Hangouts, we record it. We want to make the whole development process, not only is it open source, but it's open development. We make the whole development process open to try and allow anybody to get involved, anybody to sort of come in and pick up and work on the project. So yeah, there's the Maker students, we'll get you to do a pitch to them. And then there is AgileVentures, and we've got a new version of this is all built by alumni of the Berkeley X 169 Software Engineering Software as a Service course, which is starting up again. So we potentially have a lot of online students who will be coming through and looking to do projects and so on. That's a bit further out. So you know, you know, if you do get selected by Maker students, then that's a very intense 2 weeks where they'll definitely build you like a prototype. You know, but what we often have is where the students at Makers will build an intense prototype, and then maybe that'll be picked up by the AgileVentures community going forward. So anyway, there's a lot of different bits and pieces there. I don't know if that all made sense, but I think that the my action item is clear: is get you more information about the event coming up on the 16th of September, and if you can fill out your project profile here as much as possible, then I think we'll be in a good place.
Sure, I should be able to do that within the next couple days. Thank you so much, bro.
No, not at all, not at all. Great to finally meet you online. Let me put my face back on that there. Okay, so anything else we need to sort out? Any questions? Anything blocking anybody?
Not me.
If not, I will just smoke this Nerf gun bullet that appears to be on my desk. It looks a lot like a cigarette. Yeah, I guess the only other thing is AV102. That's the prep class for the MOOC for people doing the TAs is live today, and we seem to have about 260 people enrolled in that. But with that, that was the stand-up. And what I'd say is, Justin, do feel free to jump into this stand-up. This is the AtlanticScrum. It's 2:45 p.m. UTC, Monday to Friday. It runs. I mean, apart from me, if I don't, I'm the one running it. Usually, feel free to just jump in every day and just tell us how it's going with the surprise project. That was my advice to Joao. Just keep us in the loop as new things happen. Jump in, and then as time goes on, particularly as the MOOC ramps up, there'll be other students coming in and people around, and so on. You get to meet more of the AgileVentures crowd.
Yeah, it's great to feel like it's such a supportive community, and meeting all the time like that. So
cool. Yeah. Well, any day that you fancy coming by and chatting, I'll be here and be very interested to hear about how your project is progressing, and you'll be able to hear news from me about what we're doing with the AgileVentures projects and so on and so forth. And if you're interested at some point in the future, I can tell. I won't do it today, but I can give you more of a lowdown on some of the other projects. I think we want to move towards having kind of a showcase set up where see all these different projects, that we have more of a easier way to browse, like what the results are of these different projects that have happened in the past. But yeah, if you're coming by on other occasions, I can give you kind of like overviews of the different kinds of systems that have been built through the AgileVentures process.
Sure, I'd be happy to. And a lot of the other projects I've seen through AgileVentures, like the style and the type of things they do, look very aligned with the kind of thing we're doing.
Cool. Excellent. Nice one. Well, if everybody's good, I think I'm going to go and jump into a face-to-face meeting here, and maybe see you guys tomorrow.
All right.
Okay, bye.
All right. Bye for now. Take care. Oh, and of course, feel free to, Joao and Justin, if you want to hang out and compare notes about you're both developing projects and trying to, you want to, and so on, just because I press the stop broadcast button and I go off, doesn't mean you guys can't, chat and hang out and, have fun. Anyway, either way, I better run now. I'll hopefully see you very soon. Okay. Bye for now.